Every kid during the golden years of Naruto went through a Naruto phase, similar to how we all went through a Star Wars phase, unless you're a girl, but we're not going into urban legends today. Regardless of what you think of Naruto, you can't deny the impact that it's had on the Western anime community. Naruto does a good job at presenting its world, but it only starts doing so quite far into the show. You could be hundreds of episodes in and still know little about anything outside the Leaf Village. That's why I made this video. Naruto takes place in an Asiatic fantasy world. In this world, there exist 5 powerful countries and many smaller ones. These are the lands of fire, water, wind, earth, and lightning. All lands have a feudal lord, but the 5 major powers also have a Kage. Many countries, including the 5 great powers, have a hidden village. The Kages of the lands of fire, water, wind, earth, and lightning each lord over their hidden villages. They are the hidden leaf, stone, cloud, mist, and sand villages. These lands have been feuding for a century. Next are the 9-tailed beasts that roam the world. These beasts have immense power and are enslaved by the humans to use as weapons of mass destruction. Each of these beasts have varying numbers of tails. There is the 1-tailed raccoon, the 2-tailed cat, the 3-tailed tortoise, the 4-tailed ape, the 5-tailed goat, the 6-tailed slug, the 7-tailed dragonfly, the 8-tailed octopus, and the 9-tailed fox. These beasts can be sealed within a person in order to use the massive destructive capabilities these beasts wield. A person with a beast sealed within them is called a Jinchuriki. These beasts were distributed among the influential nations to keep a balance of power. This story takes place in the land of fire, in the village hidden in the leaves, or the Hidden Leaf Village for short. This is where Naruto comes in. 10 years before the first episode, the village was attacked by the 9-tailed fox after it escaped its host. The beast was sealed inside Naruto by his parents, but at the cost of their lives. Naruto grew up as an orphan and a delinquent. The townspeople shunned and despised him, since he had the being that almost wiped out the entire village within him. He pulled pranks on the village to get the attention that he desired, and he fell behind at the Ninja Academy. Despite all this, he always had the dream of becoming the Hokage, the leader of the village hidden in the leaves. Naruto has quite an interesting magic system, in the form of jutsus and chakra. There are 3 schools of combat a ninja must master. Taijutsu, which is simple hand-to-hand combat. Genjutsu, which is the use of illusions to misdirect or confuse the enemy. And finally, ninjutsu, which is, essentially, everything else. Ninjutsu includes the ability to control the elements of fire, water, wind, earth, and lightning, as well as summoning creatures and weapons to aid you in combat. There is medical ninjutsu, which is self-explanatory, and there are secret techniques, which are exclusively handed down through a clan's generations. Jutsus cost chakra to use. Chakra is a sort of energy that flows through your body and through nature, and is used as a resource for casting jutsus. Basically, think of jutsus as spells and chakra as mana. Hand signs are used to manifest the chakra. Different hand signs do different things, and to cast a jutsu it takes certain combination of hand signs in order to use it. I should also mention Kekkei Genkai, which are bloodline traits very few people have. Like the name suggests, you have to be born with the ability to use a Kekkei Genkai. Don't get these confused with secret techniques that are kept hidden from members who are not part of a certain clan. Kekkei Genkai can include ocular enhancing abilities, such as the Sharingan and Ryakugan, or it could grant the ability to mix 2 elements to create a new one, such as blending water and wind to create ice. So far, there are 3 Naruto series. The original Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto. If you wish to watch Naruto, then watch it in that order: Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, and Boruto. I should mention that it's not really necessary to watch Naruto Shippuden before Boruto. You might be a little confused, but as long as you have some context, it should be okay. You should still be able to enjoy it. I will admit, Naruto is not the greatest anime out there. Hell, sometimes I can't be bothered to watch a 25 episode show, let alone a 700 episode one. But it was the first anime I watched when I first started to seriously get into anime. I knew there were better, shorter stories out there, but those anime could not fulfill the one thing only Naruto could: nostalgia. I was watching it for old time's sakes. I was really into Naruto in my prepubescent days, and I simply wanted to catch up with the show to see where the story went and the old characters I used to know. There it is, a quick introduction of Naruto and the world it takes place in, as well as my experience. So, bye, I guess.